My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is December 31st, 2024. It is 1:22 a.m. I'm starting really late because I just got up. I'm probably gonna have two videos today. One on this channel, which I have about 11 tweets, and one that will be on PYTE, about 7 tweets. So let me get started really quickly. There's the background, 4,462 subscribers. I know the numbers have gone down. I think at one point I was 165 and it went to 463. And now we are at 462. So check your subscription to see if you still subscribe, and check your notification to see if you have something. All right. As of now, I haven't been putting things out on a regular timing like 6 a.m., but I try to have at least something new every day. And I don't schedule most of my videos anymore because I'm taking somebody's advice that by the time, when I schedule them, let's say I do a video today, sometimes I record 4 or 5 videos in one day, but I schedule them different days. So someone suggested by the time they see the videos, the information and the videos are no longer relevant, so they don't really watch it. So it seems like it still doesn't make any difference. Like this video is a short video that I did yesterday. So usually short videos get more views. Maybe I should focus on that more if this was my objective. I'm more for the information. But when I do the long videos, where is it? Come on. Wow, what's going on? Okay. When I do the long videos, like this one is an hour, this one is 30 something minutes, they don't get much views either, so it doesn't matter. So you guys are not really watching it. Plus we are, I guess, on a holiday. I guess maybe it still doesn't matter. Look at all the other videos. It doesn't matter anyway. But information. Let's focus on information. You guys could always come back to it. Okay? Views in the last 48 hours, 1,646 views. That's because of the short video. All right, so we are going both on Twitter and Blue Sky. The first one is I'm gonna start on Blue Sky. This is it. And I was not familiar with this, and I was very surprised to learn about this literally tonight. Okay, in 1979, Jimmy Carter had solar panel installed at the White House. Ronald Reagan had them removed. We may be able to trace back the current, quote, do harmful things if it trolls the libs, end quote, the republicanism to Reagan removing those panels, the far more forward-thinking Carter had installed. Can you imagine if we had continued with this? Can you imagine? Since 1979. Can you imagine how far we'd have been with solar panels? For me, for some reason, I don't know, I cannot think on top of my head that solar panel things, I remember reading them at school and things like that. Architecture school. Okay? I'm surprised it went so far as, I don't know, maybe it's my ignorance on that part. Let me read some more and then I'll move on. Ronald and Nancy Reagan also completely ignore the AIDS crisis that I'm aware when their good friend from their Hollywood years, Rock Hudson, asked for help getting access to experimental treatment. He was told no. Wow. I know about Rock Hudson having it, but I didn't know about this part here. They also didn't give a damn about stem cell research until Ronnie got Alzheimer's. They never care until it happens to them. The one thing you can always count with Republican is their pure selfishness. And that never changes. Never. Wow. Carter was an engineer. Reagan was an actor. Oh my God. Can you imagine this? Look how we going forward now. He just died. And then look who's in office now. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so I have another one regarding almost the same sort of a topic before I start going into the regarding politics here in the U.S. Evangelicals overwhelmingly choose Ronald Reagan over Jimmy Carter, a literal Sunday school teacher. There is no reason to think they will ever return to sanity. That's another thing too. Let's see here. How many times do evangelicals need to say who they are before people believe them? They are the most selfish, judgmental, greedy people I have ever personally met. Oh, and usually pretty stupid too. Wow. The facade of Christianity is meant to cover up ugliness like the strong smell of perfume and filthy house. This is perfect. That's the perfect answer. Yes. It was very convenient for white folks in the 1980s to vote Reagan. They didn't have to feel bad for anyone less fortunate. They only had to think of themselves. I was there. I remember. Reagan's team had stolen Jimmy Carter's debate prep book. So when Reagan said, "There you go again," at the debate, he knew what Jimmy Carter was going to say. Wow. I wasn't aware of this. Well, I was probably, 4? Not even 4. And since then, it's been okay to be a shit to people, and yet Jimmy Carter never was. I knew he was a good president, and he was only one term. I didn't know all of this were happening. Okay, so I have one more regarding politics. This one is a good one. If you guys want me to come back to some of this tweet, let me know, because I have the links. It's a retweet of a retweet, okay? This person here retweet that, and then that person, well, I'm on Blue Sky right now, so this person took the screenshot of both. So Laura Loomer tweeted this or put it on Blue Sky. I don't know. It cannot be on Blue Sky because they black her. Well, now you know how trans folks feels, Laura. Breaking. I have just been banned from Blue Sky. I literally created my account 1 hour ago and didn't even post once. I have been banned for simply existing. So someone said, well, now you know how trans folks feel, Laura. And then this person, Jostaki, says, and stay out. Am I following him? Now I am. Okay, I follow him on Twitter. Okay, oh, I love this platform. Sorry, Laura Boomer. Wrong funeral. And the thing we have to be careful with Blue Sky is that, when money start talking, okay, the same way Twitter was, they threw out integrity and principles and just focus on the business aspect. They don't care how it goes once they get the money. And said they wanted to buy it for billions of dollars, and they sold it. I mean, any business person will do the same. But we just need to be careful. As the consumer, we need to be careful. Pay attention when it could easily switch. Okay, it started fine. It could easily be also. I think I saw the creator of Sky Blue was, I think, on CNN. I didn't listen to it, but I saw they were talking about it. How it boomed so quickly on, people started to joining. But the thing is that when money talks, things goes out the window. So just pay attention as the consumer. When we see things start going the other way around, you're gonna see. All right, just what is it? Someone else create something else, and I have an account there, but I don't interact that much there. So just pay attention. All right. I'm not blaming the person who sold Twitter to Elon, but is a business person. This may never come around. But the thing that crossed my mind is that it could easily be one of their people who created trying to start, because next election, Okay, they're gonna try to manipulate the system again. They started with Facebook. When they realized people are leaving Facebook, most people are on Twitter, so they bought Twitter to confuse people. And the next popular platform, they're gonna go after it. So pay attention as the consumer. Don't interact with negative accounts, because we give them fuel if we keep on interact with them. Reputation, reputation, reputation. Freedom of speech versus freedom from consequences. Often confused, especially by MAGAs. 100% true. They confuse those two always. Someone should inform them. I'm tired of MAGA illogic. Bo by B, that's the B word. Good job, Blue Sky. Don't let the door hit ya. And the ASS on the way out. Okay, so there's more comment. Let's move on. Let me pause for something. Alright, so now we're going to Twitter. There's a lot of different discussion going on, but I'm gonna focus on things. So now we are on Twitter regarding the Harry, Meghan, and the Murdoch kind of thing. Alright, this is the tweet. They desperately need gossip, something to stoke the soap opera, as the Time put it. And somehow the most juicy gossip of all is off limit to them. So she retweeted Lorraine King. Am I 100%? No. The text seems so small. Alright, so she retweeted that this is Henry VIII. They really want Harry and Meghan's marriage to fail so much, don't they? Exclusive, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle beyond repair as expert teases solo 2025 plans. These people, when they talk about Harry and Meghan, people need to look the other way around and what is happening in the UK. What in terms of politics, because it's working for both the institution, pretty much the institution involved the government and the royal family. People need to look at what's happening in politics. What laws are they voting for, or what laws are they removing, or things like that. So this is what people should be looking at. And what the other royal families, senior royal families, are doing, because they tend to throw their own under the bus as well. So what are they doing that they're talking about the less senior ones, So it's just a squirrel to distract people from something. I suspect it's one of the reasons they're begging Meghan to launch American Riviera Orchard so they can have months and months of articles ripping it to shreds, because the current lineup is giving them nothing. I can't believe no one has done a deep dive into the York sisters and their multiple trips. I sort of seen some stuff about them on Twitter. I don't know what's going on. This thing, I'm tired of seeing it pop up on my thing. Okay. I think the Duke and Duchess used the tabloid as toilet paper. Okay, let's see here. They want to announce a separation that they know has already occurred but can't. That's the other brother. So they keep insinuating that Harry and Meghan are the ones who are divorcing. I mean, we recently just heard Harry, in September? Was it in September? With the deal book. He feels sorry for them because they keep on anticipating, and then it never happened.
The people I feel most sorry about are the trolls who their hopes are just built and built and built. And it's like, yes. And then it doesn't happen.
So he feels sorry for them. But anyway, switch out the name and you see the truth. And I think at one point, depend on how Harry's lawsuit going on with Murdoch, because I think, in my humble opinion, his full energy is focusing on that. And then afterward, once this is said and done, because there will be some sort of, appeal and all of that, the typical court things. And once everything is done with, I think those little gossips putting their names on stupid things, he probably will focus on them. Okay, it's not normal. It just makes me like Harry and Meghan more, because despite all this shit, they still protect their kids and help people. I cannot imagine how they manage to ignore it all, but I'm glad they do. There will be plenty to talk about once Harry's case starts against the Sun in January. Watch them all try to avoid that and report in the Sun's favor. That's what they were telling people about Meghan's case. They focus on the $1 only. It's because that's what Meghan asked, because it was mostly because of principle. But everything else, how much they had to pay for the lawyers and all of that, they pay for that. The lawyers win at the end. but Meghan with her mental well-being suffer. Okay, can they just report on secrecy around Will and Kate? It's right there. They're sitting on all the seriously juicy gossip, just waiting to run the stories once the foreign press goes first. Kobe, but they got the U.S. Coverage. Isn't Will Lewis is taking care of that over here as well? So they already blocked it. Oh my God! I just post something on Blue Sky on Midas Touch thing, and I'm like, you guys are focusing on the noise as well, but the real serious thing, the voting things, they've just found 200. I posted somewhere on my community board 200 ballots plus that we're not counting. I mean, I was like, right now I'm just ignoring these people, all of them, because they're not really hitting the core nature of things. And you see, you could tell if I go deep onto this, my channel will be suppressed even more. You see how I started with this video? How much, it doesn't matter if I put the videos early or whatever, they're suppressing it. But my subscription is growing. I have 4,000 subscribers plus, 4,400 plus. Not even half of those subscribers are watching. So I wonder why. Why did you subscribe anyway? Okay, so it doesn't matter. So there is a suppression going on. People who's telling the truth. So all of them. YouTube is part of the problem as well. And I'm assuming those 100 plus people who are watching, these are the people who knows I have something every day. And even though they are being suppressed, the notification probably don't pop up on their things, but they know I will have something on my channel. Because I've been saying this. I mean, I don't say it in every videos, but I've said it before. But they suppress it anyway, and people don't bother checking. They're still listening to the noise. But anyway, let's focus on the mission. All right, next tweet. Thank God Prince Harry and Meghan are no longer part of the royal soap opera. I guess this is where I saw it, about the Eugenie thing. I knew I saw it somewhere, but I did put it on the list. Okay, only Beatrice and Eugenie can revive our royal soap opera. When we hear the poor old Windsors, the news, and inevitably bad, the Duke of York's princess daughters can give us a new plot line and something to gossip about. And I think Eugenie is the second one, right? Who we saw on the docuseries. Not too much. We saw, a flare of her. And I think because of that, the other brother, all right, plot have her to come and either me or my brother or something. And when that happened, I think when they did their when he, the other brother, did that party at the palace, and it was raining, and you see people crawl up still, they didn't even let them in the palace. I just don't understand people. Okay, I just don't understand people. It's raining. There was no what do you call this, something to cover them, everybody with their little umbrella squished in together and stuff like that to keep them away from, I guess, to mingle. I don't even understand these people. I really can't. But when the royal family were coming down, you could see Eugenie's face look uncomfortable. And I did say it at that time. I don't remember which video that I have it, but you could look around the time they had that party at the, I don't even know, what do they call those parties? Okay, at the outside, outside the palace. What do they call it? There's a term for it, but I can't even think of it. Whoever remember it, put it in the comment section, and people could go around that time and look at the videos that I have around that time. Because when I talk about it, when I saw Eugenie's face coming down, and I was like, it looks like she was forced to be there. And she had to make a choice. And I said at that time as well, and I think Harry will understand. Because Harry knows the brother. Harry knows how these people operate. So, yeah, it's like either me or my brother. And then if she had choose Harry, and then you will know the barrage of hate that will be going after them. They don't want to deal with that. All right, but whatever they do privately, we will know. We will never know. I mean, whatever Harry and Eugenie does privately, we will never know, because now, you know, it's like you pick a side. And then we've seen pictures of the York sisters with the groups that were harassing Meghan on their platform, the papers, the other one, Piers Morgan. We see them coming out of a restaurant or things like that. It's like they have to force to choose a side.
As for his relationship with Prince William,
The relationship is space. My father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave. And I have huge compassion for that.
Alright, so this is the response to it. This is what warrior journalism is about. They love gossip and love to stir the pot. What a lame job. I mean, well, this is not journalism, okay? If you think this is journalism, it's not. If you look at in terms of what Omid Scobie is doing, that's journalism. You report on the thing and then you move on. You don't get cozy up with the person or whatever. If you're able to get the information, you print it and then you move on. Okay, so that's not journalism. I mean, I don't know. This can be real. The outcry should be enormous. These snakes. All right, let's go to the next tweet. But the one that's actually doing the journalism, they're hating on him because he didn't follow their blueprint. All right, next tweet. It's really enjoyable how the royal machine spent 50% of its time insisting that the Sussex children don't actually exist, and the other 50% attacking AI-generated, very obviously fake photos they themselves created. I'm just reporting on this. It seems like, because I'm at 100, let's put it, is Twitter putting their text even smaller? They are. So I'm increasing my screen because it looks very small. I just increasing it. Wow, the hunger and thirst for the Sussex children and the need to abuse them is so strong that the Rangers are forced to create AI images to degrade. This level of desperation is frightening. These people will stop at nothing to get at Archie and Lily. They can decide which one is true. Kids don't exist at... They know, okay? They know. It's just noise that they're creating. Alright, kids don't exist at all. Fake belly dolls. Kids exist but were delivered by a surrogate, or their biological mother is Harry's mistress. Kids are rented. Archie and Lily are August. What the hell are they saying all of this? I don't know which one is crazier, but they need psychiatric help. They are very unwell. The British media is definitely nuts. Most of them tabloid journalists are psychotic. You tell them, Henry. It's hilarious to watch those dummies. I mean, it's very scary as well. They know what they're doing. Look how I started this video with Carter with the solar panel, and then look where we are now. Okay, from 1979 till now, 2024, going 2025. And look who's replacing Carter. And Carter just exit out and say, I have enough with this. He tried to tell the, guide us in the right direction, but people don't want to be helped. They want to dumb down people. So it's working for them. It is working for them. So they continue. They're living their best life. They're getting food on the table, meal 3 times a day and even more. All right. They're wasting, all sort of things that many of us don't have. We're trying to ration and things like that, but they're living their best life freely. I mean, when they say there's a heaven and hell, yes, there is. But the hell is here on earth because we are giving each other's hell. This is where hell is. Once you die, all of them, it doesn't matter what you did here, good or bad, you're still gonna go to heaven. But the other thing sometimes I think about, but there is a plan for God. There is something beyond that. Once you die, you go to whatever realm that you are in. But there's some groups that he's probably differentiating. This is my crazy talk now. Differentiating. Okay, who's worth going beyond? We are here to be tested, in my humble opinion. Okay? We are here to be tested. How are we living our true being? And then once we die, we all will be going somewhere. Okay? Probably the same spot. But beyond that, there's something he needs us for, something much better. Are we worthy to go further? In my humble opinion, I never die to come back and tell you all of this, but that's what I believe. But hell is right here, okay, on earth, because we are the one who's doing it to each other. It's hilarious to watch those dummies. Like I said, it's not, because they know what they're doing, because it's working for them. Next tweet. Well, this is one of the tweets I almost missed. I was editing and I realized my numbers don't match, and I went to check back, and this one I almost missed it. So let's cover it now so I don't carry it over for next video. When they hear the British royal family can control you, they will try to control how people see you. They did the same thing to Diana. They are now targeting Prince Harry and his lovely wife. Thank God more and more people are aware of the royal family's toxicity. Okay, so there's Diddy Fell. Like I was saying on my original recording, that Princess Diana said her thing. She left a blueprint for everybody to see, and that's why I will always, trust what she said before she died. And the brother tried to erase whatever. I don't know. They probably forced him to do it, but he should have known better. Charles and Camilla's plot to slur Diana as a scheming hysteric, and how the prince's mistress orchestrated a secret battle to win hearts and minds. I mean, like I've said, it seems like every decision that they make, it's evil. Every decision that they make. Okay, well-paid one. So many account 100% dedicated to hating two specific people. But why? Okay, so that was a retweet of that. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Alright, because people know what's going on. Okay, let's see here. I said I wasn't gonna go. To make Wady militant and Willie Leak into a saint. Okay, because Meghan cannot be seen like the other royals. She must be seen as a beneath them, and the royal woman must be elevated. When Meghan couldn't control the royal family, she wasn't trying to control nobody. She was minding her business. This is the haters. I don't even need to finish with that to give myself work. And what is that? To try and put them in their place, because Harry is suing the toxic British media, and one case started next month, that is true, while Meghan sued them and won. It's contrived and real online abuse. Yeah, that's exactly that. This person got it. So let me get back to my original recording. I almost missed that. Alright, let's pause this. This is a TikTok video. I didn't listen to it yet. What? 2024 has been so wild. Who is this man? And where did he get this info? Suspicious. Okay, the plot thickens. Alright. So he tweeted that. I think that's a TikTok video. So let's listen. It's 1 minute and 11 seconds.
Gonna come out now. Allegedly, Kate Middleton may have been pregnant with Thomas Kingstons' baby. To make matters worse, Thomas Kingston was found dead just a few days ago, locked inside a room at his parents' apartment with a traumatic head injury. For those that don't know, Thomas was in a relationship with Kate's sister Pip Middleton for quite some time. And he stayed in contact with Kate ever since. Even recent WhatsApp messages have been leaked showing Thomas was sending her messages wishing her a speedy recovery in terms of her stomach issues. But did Kate fall pregnant with Thomas's baby, and did she refuse to have an abortion after having 3 children? And then did someone forcibly remove the pregnancy? And again, it's alleged.
You know what? This is not new. I was aware of this. I was aware of this when the thing happened. I was aware of it. You might, I don't know if I deleted it in the recording. When it first happened, this was out already. Okay? But the continuation of other things to throw people off, the Spanish thing and all of that, I knew it was thrown off, but I kept going at it because of her children. Okay? They threw us off completely. Many squaddies were saying, don't talk about this is that, da. I was like, for the sake of her children, just in case, because nobody knows the truer thing. But this, I was aware of it. I decided not to continue with it. Okay? So this is not new.
Allegedly, the longer the Buckingham Palace stays silent on this issue, the more speculation is going to run riot. And Kate hasn't been seen since Christmas Day. Something is clearly fucking going on here. He was blatantly murdered. She hasn't been seen since December. There's something going on. Surely there's something going on. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, I will keep you up to date, for fuck's sake.
Alright, so this is old. I'm not surprised by this. Okay, and all of this nonsense popped up. And the future king has lost a lot of weight. The type that one loses while under pressure, scared, or haunted, or guilty. And what happened after the Kingston death? There was some event. Someone's memorial was supposed to happen at the church, and he didn't show up. What was William's relation to that guy? Was it godfather? I don't know. There was some relation to William, but he didn't show up. When William finally showed up, there were scratches around his face or something. So there was a fight going on. Okay, let's pause. So these are not new. They're old news. Sometimes pregnancy is referred to as stomach issues if that pregnant woman doesn't want people to know that she's pregnant, especially if the pregnancy is for another man who is not her husband. The real truth about Thomas' death will be exposed one day. Yeah, maybe not on their lifetime. They're probably gonna wait until she's gone so they could write anything. Okay, look at when Princess Diana died. They were going wild, and it's people. Thank God. I mean, like I said, Princess Diana had left a blueprint for all of them. Because if Princess Diana did not do some of the things that she did the interview, write the book, through that other guy, okay, put her information out there, we would have thought that whatever the palace said, it's what it was. But Princess Diana undermined it. And you see the son, the other brother, went to try to undermine his mother's truth.
I would like to thank Lord Dyson and his team for the report. It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full, which are extremely concerning. That BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia, displayed woeful incompetence when investigating complaints and concerns about the programme, and were evasive in their reporting to the media and covered up what they knew from their internal investigation. It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said. The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others.
And people are like, nope. As for me, she's dead. She can no longer speak. Whatever she had said, that's what will remain to me. What's the dynasty or and state royal family has got themselves to blame for all the speculation, and they made it worse by putting out the Photoshop picture. What is quite clear now is something else took place behind the scenes. I don't mean the so-called Big C, cancer. Big C, honestly, will have been the best policy. All right, I guess she was running out of character. She squeezed all of them together, so it's hard to read. Okay, wow, the first person is saying it like it is. Since December 28, 2023, we only saw the clone. Kalja? Okay, Kalja says she was, I guess that's the Spanish person, said she was in a coma after the vaccine. Then on the 17th of January, the stomach was extracted. I'm watching avidly with a pursed lip. As my granny used to say, the plot thickens. Okay, the way she spelled it. But anyway, I guess it's the plot thickens. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Oh, what did I just do? Okay, copy. I almost delete the link. All right, I have 2 more tweets after that. All right, let's pause. Never has a married woman had a bigger crush on her brother-in-law than Kate did on Harry. It's why she behaved like a jilted ex when Harry and Meghan fell in love. I don't know. I guess the only thing I could say about this, it seemed like this is the way the mom trained her. Because I've seen some photo with, what's that airline guy? What's his name? the guy, he could even, let me go look for his name because I can't even think of his name. Okay, so this is the name that I was thinking, Richard Branson. And then there's some stuff that sort of confirms some of the things that I was seeing. Okay, I'm not gonna click on them. Like for instance, this one, Daily Diaries. I remember those times these two had sexual relations together, according to my sources. Kate and Richard Branson slept together, whatever. Let's put allegedly. I don't know. It's just from the internet, so I'll put allegedly. Okay, Kate Middleton show Richard Branson. She means business. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is this the way her mom trained her to just be around rich guys or things like that? This is the picture that came to mind when I was thinking. This guy could literally be her father. How old is Richard Branson? 70 something? Let's see. Yeah, 74. Could be, he could be her father. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know, okay? Beyond me. Whatever. Why did I bring all of this? Yeah. Oh, the thing that I was thinking when I first thought of Richard Branson is that you marry into the royal family, the eyes are gonna be on you, on things. If the previous tweet that I was reading, she was pregnant, I mean, isn't there protection? Do these people use protection? Oh my Lord. The guys are one thing, like Andrew and all of them, and the women are another one. Oh. When a woman touches her hair in front of a guy, it often signifies attraction. If accompanied by other positive body language cues like eye contact, leaning in, or a playful smile, touching hair can be a sign of flirtation or interest. She's doing all of that. Body language expert. Okay, and look at those adoring googly eyes. Okay, how dare Meghan be beautiful inside and out? How dare she be smart, articulate, bilingual, driven, and natural star power? How dare, date she not? Okay, how dare she not have to pretend to have cancer to garner sympathy? How dare she endure all the hate and harassment we send her way and still smile? There's the laugh here. Alright, that's an ad. Anyone else remember the story where he had to tell Kate to stop letting herself into his room? I remember reading something like that. Yes. Yes, Harry has boundaries. How the hell you walk into somebody's, this is their private space. Yes, I remember reading something back then. Yep, even the courtiers had to speak to her. What the fuck? What was she expect? Oh. Luckily I clicked. They probably put the receipt. That's why I'm laughing. The squad have receipt. When did that happen? There's this here. All over him. Wow. Harry is the only one with self-respect over there. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge married in 2011, and since then, Prince Harry has often been part of their public engagement. Before the engagement announcement, it was planned to launch Harry and William as two brothers working jointly to move the monarchy forward. But with the what did these people? I don't know. The courtiers, the tabloid. What did they expect? Did they expect those two boys supposed to be single, and just take care of the firm for them to write BS and they don't have any life? Right? I mean, this is full-blown craziness on all of them. And then how will the monarchy move forward if they don't produce? William then produce. Alright? But that's just the thing that crossed my mind reading this so far. Alright, but with the marriage, Kate has had to be squeezed into these plans, including her recent inclusion as one of the founders of the foundation originally conceived and launched by William and Harry. Okay, I've talked about this so much. It's Harry, okay? Harry was the only one who was doing actual work over there. The World Foundation was created by Harry because he was over there. They tagged William's name in it. And then they did the same thing with Kate later on. Okay, Harry's work. The upshot is that Kate is the one who has had to be made a part of things, something Harry has shown Kate she is welcome to be. This is the part where, whatever happened to Kate, I really don't care, because Harry, again, was the only one who shows her respect. And then when Harry has someone and then she did that to her, please. But lately, Kate has been acting as if it were she and William who thought of and created the foundation, not William and Harry. Okay? Harry created that. Look at, since Harry left, what have they done? Not much. We're having a lot of new launches, new this, new that, baby brain here, baby, all sort of craziness. You never hear a thing about the project. She has often been suspected of viewing Harry as someone who needs to be mothered. Oh, God. But unlike William, Harry isn't someone who needs to be nurtured or directed by Kate or her family, which might make William happy, but Harry is more emotionally and psychologically independent, and it's been an annoyance. Not William doesn't care. The past couple years have been causing Harry and royal family to keep an increasingly wary eye on the Duchess of Cambridge over affectionate behavior toward Prince Harry, and an increasingly unhealthy fixation on Harry's personal life. There it is again. What she did to Meghan. Specifically, his recent serious relationship with Cressida Bonas. The Duke and Duchess are in love and happily married, but Kate's behavior has gone from someone who has always made sure to include Harry in the proceedings and interaction to someone who has been inappropriately flirtatious. Kate and Harry got on fine during the wedding ceremony, causing a brief tiff after William quietly told her to stop and pay attention to the ceremony and the reception after party. Kate has been noted as crossing lines during the formal engagement appearances that courtiers are keeping an increasingly wary eye on Kate's behavior. Okay, after the wedding ceremony in 2011, Kate briefly lived in Clarence's house until the ducal couple moved to an apartment in Kensington Palace. But insiders state that before the move was announced, the Duchess was in a habit of frequently bursting into rooms of Prince Harry, which ended up with her coming in to see a friend as he's resting in his bed after a wild night out. Wow, after a wild night out. Wanted something from that, thinking he's drunk. Make it stand up for her. Oh my God. But anyway, let me move my mind off the Garter thing. While she was startled and apologetic, although nothing was happening between the prince and his friend, it ended up causing Harry to become fed up with what he viewed as an uncomfortable and chronic disruption of his quiet time when he needed to rest. His charity work is a focus. This part I think I believe. Okay, his charity work is a focus, and he frequently holds meetings in his office at St. James or apartment at Clarence's house with fellow officials and volunteers between the time he is required to be on base by his superior officers and kicking back from his brisk social life. Harry has precious little quiet time, and Kate was becoming a disruptive factor in his usual routine and the routine of the household. The squad have what do you call this, receipt. Who wrote this, bestie? Please provide a link to a credible author. Many of the facts are wrong and easily disproven. This is Prince William, probably how do you call this, like funny thing. I forgot the term. Oh my God, my brain is off tonight. No wonder she hates Meghan. I've never seen her look at Baldy like this. Never. Remember, she had to ask him, "Are you happy?" Because Willie looks so miserable. Yeah, that was, I think they were in the carriage. Yeah, I remember that. My goodness. And William was like, "I just want to get this out of the way." A milestone in my life, I need to get it out of the way, and then you better produce. And I'm not saying this to justify her behavior or whatever, or defending her behavior or anything like that. It could easily be she's not getting certain things from the husband. You see how the husband behave in public with her. So maybe there is no connection. There is nothing between them. So it forces her to do these type of things. And who knows whatever happened, that tweet that I was reading regarding Kingston. Maybe it did happen. Maybe because she wasn't getting things from her husband. Allegedly. I'm just saying. Like I said about Princess Diana as well. The way Charles was treating her and things like that. And she did everything that she could to get her husband back. Go look on my past video. I believe it was on this channel, not PYTE. And could it just check both? I don't remember which one I said it, but it was yesterday's recording. But Princess Diana went to the Queen to get her husband back. The Queen then helped. She went to Camilla. Camilla claimed that you have two beautiful kids and all of that. So, and she spoke to Charles and all of that. And Charles claimed that he's not the only one who ever has mistress. So Princess Diana did everything, all the key players, to get her husband back. She didn't get it. And then when she decided, after she spoke to the mistress, and she had this form of relief and said, okay, I'm married. She was young. She's supposed to, get certain things from her husband. The husband was not providing. So she got it someplace else. And then on top of that, I guess once they're aware of what she was doing, and then Charles, allegedly, sent his dogs to trash her. And then you keep on hearing things about Harry and all of that, but this, it's not true because Harry was already born. I mean, these people are pure evil. I'm not, defending Kate or anything like that, but she should know better. Like I said, Princess Diana left a blueprint. Just follow the blueprint, and what worked for her, you do it. What did not work for her, avoid it. That's all. I mean, it's easy for me to say from the outside, but I don't know. Does she listen to constructive criticism? I'm just saying. But anyway, let's get back to the original recording. All right, next tweet. Bullying Prince Harry and Meghan. Name one thing British should leave behind in 2024. That one, bullying Prince Harry and Meghan. There's this. Lorraine King. Isn't she a presenter? Their lying garbage newspaper, their racism, classism, misogyny, pretentiousness, their sarcasm, the monarchy. That's a very good one. I agree, but Harry's case starts against the Sun in January. They will be ramping up the hate against them, the royal family. All right, so that's that. Let's go to my last one. It's about Murdoch. Okay, lies. So this is New York Post. New York Post is owned by the Murdoch. Right? Let me look. Couple times I'm forgetting things. Yep. Okay. I wrote who owned the New York Post in 1976. Rupert Murdoch. Okay. There's more. You could pause and read it. Rupert Murdoch. So I wanted to make sure. All right. Why Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are disliked by Americans, most unpopular kids in school. What the hell? This is the thing they're bringing here. This is the nonsense they're bringing here. Okay. New York journalism have one thing in common. They are overwhelmingly genocide deniers. No surprise then that they all hate the black woman. All right, it's the Murdoch who's bringing it here. Okay, they bring it here, and then we literally open the door for them to come in with Trump here. I don't know when you were. I don't know. There's no coming back from this. There is absolutely no coming back. We have until January 20. This is one thing I wrote in my discuss thing. Let me go look for it. Okay, so now we are on Blue Sky, and this is what I responded to with Midas Touch, Ben Mycelis. So they posted this, right? The Midas Touch podcast is currently the #1 live stream in America right now. Join 17,000 others for the live show now as we break down the news of the day. I started watching it before I started recording. I was like, you know what? I just... some key issues are not being discussed, and this is my response to it. Okay, at this point I'm just waiting to see how President Biden is going to defend and protect the US Constitution. I started watching the podcast. I was like, let me start turning off politics. At this point, people can vote all they want, but our vote will mean nothing because no one seems to care about the machines that were tampered with. All he needed from the stupid MAGAs was just that last time for them to vote for him, and they did. So I shall remain in my bubble. The UK sent its minion, okay, that should have been the UK sent its minion to train the US media how to fool the people, and everyone is okay with everything else. Key issues are not really being raised. One thing I agree with Trump is that I will not hire the idiots, should be an S as well, the idiots who voted for him, because he literally told them how stupid they are. LOL, they still voted for him. Racism is some shit. Alright, so that's that. I'm gonna end this video. This was my last tweet I added, and that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Please keep, oh my god, I almost cut my finger. Please check your notification. Make sure you are notified, because I will try to have a video at least once a day. Unless if I go on vacation, I will let you guys know I'm going on vacation. You may not see anything. Alright, so keep checking your notification. And check, I will always have a video either on this channel or PYTE. Okay, these two. Because right now they are the two. Let me not jinx myself before YouTube come after it to demonetize it. Okay, they are the two videos, two channels that are monetized. Sometime I'll have one video here or another, depending on the topics that I see. If it's all positive topics, then I'll put them on PYTE and I'll leave that channel alone. So it's either one of them. Alright, but right now I'm gonna do video number 2. It will be for PYTE. So there will be videos on both channels. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.